Exercise 90, question number 1. We want to write maximum and minimum value. The first is y equal cos 6 and the smallest positive. So first of all, we'll draw the graph and see. So we know that this graph is um, moving in between plus 1 and minus 1. So this is 90, 180, 270, 360. So small as possible. As we discussed earlier that the cos always start with when x equals 0, cos 0 is 1. Something like this and like this, and cos 60 also going to be 1. So, so we have up to here we have infinite number of maximum values, but it means 0 also give a maximum, 360 also give maximum. Likewise we can find infinite numbers, but smallest positive one. So cos 0 also 1, cos 360 also 1, but the smallest one is 0. Um, so maximum value of cos x is 1, and it occurs at 0. Minimum is minus 1. Minimum value of cos x is 180. It occurs 180, or then this is going to be 360 plus 90, 450, 450, 180 or 450 or other numbers. We have infinite. The smallest positive one is 180. Cos x is not 180, it is minus 1, uh, and it occurs at 180. Question number 2, 1 part B, y equal 4 sin x. So this one is y equal sin x. It will the maximum between minus 1 and plus 1. Now 4, I multiply by 4, so it's going to be this kind of graph. Then the maximum is 4. Maximum 4 is occur at plus 90, and not only plus 90, it is occur here, infinite times it happens, but we need a small positive value. The other one is 90 plus 360, which is 450 also, it is happening like that. And maximum 4 is and minimum minus 4 is occur at 270. Minimum 4. Um, y equal cos minus x. First of all, we will draw the graph y equal cos x. So, and when we reflect this graph on x-axis, y-axis, so that is y equal minus x. So this bit is like this, up to here like this, then this bit is going to be something like this, and then this bit is going to be something like this, then this bit is going to be something like this. So this is the reflection of this y equal cos graph is this one. Now we don't need cos graph because we need y equal minus uh, so y equal minus cos minus x graph, this one. So this is the graph now. So we have to continue this one because when you start this one, it's going like this. We use y equal cos x to get an idea, otherwise you don't need. If you know how to draw y equal cos minus x, you can straight draw like this. So this is y equal minus cos x graph, and y equal cos minus x. Now maximum occur, right? All these points maximum occur, but we need the smallest positive. So then maximum 1 plus 1 is occur at uh, x equal 0, and minimum, they all minimums. There are infinite number of minimum occurs. So minimum minus 1, which is occur at when x equal, which one is smallest positive? This is negative. This all are positive, smallest one is 180. Now next one is 3 plus sin x. What do you do when you have 3 plus x square? You draw x square and then you push by up by 3 units. The same thing you need to do. You draw sin x and push up by 3 units. So this is sin x graph. Now this is plus 1 and this is minus 1. So plus 1 you have to the whole graph you have to shift by 3 units. It means this A line, the new location is plus 1 plus 3, which is plus 4. Now 1, 2, 2, 3. Now this is the new line of A, and minus 1 plus 3, which is plus 2. Now this is the B line, new B line, and this is C line, middle line. So C line is in here. Now this is 90, 180, 270, 360. So now this is the y equal 3 plus sin x graph. Y equal 3 plus sin x. This is 90, 180, 270, 360. Now this is the maximum and this is the minimum. So this line is 4. Now maximum is occur. Maximum plus 4 is occur at 90, and minimum minus plus 2 is occur at 270. Y equals sin x. This is y equal 3 plus sin x. Maximum, this is plus 4 occurs at 90, then minimum, what is minimum value? Minus plus 2. Plus 2 occurs at 270. Now this is y equals sin x. Sin x graph. Now I need minus sin x. What is the command given to sin x? Sin x value mean when this is x sin x graph. This one. Now you want to x minus sin x. Now all the positive coordinate you have to change to the negatives. All the negative coordinate you have to change to the positive. So symbol will change, and all positive coordinates. So if you look at this value and this height, now this is a positive height. Now it has to be negative. Same height we have to draw here like this. The same height, this is positive height. Now you want to bring into negative. So likewise the whole graph is going to be like this. This is y equal minus sin x. See, all positive y value turn to negative, and this is negative y values turn to positive. That's what happening. Now this is not the graph. This is the blue one is the graph. Now maximum is occurring at, this is 90, 180, 270. Maximum occurs, maximum plus 1 still. Plus 1 occurs at 270, and minimum minus 1 occurs at, this is the minus 1, at 90. So it will continue like this up to infinity. You will get lot of values, lot of x values, but we need the smallest one. The next one is y equal sin 3x. So this graph is y equal sin 3x. This graph is this one. Y equal sin x, this graph. Now you can see that this is sine graph, this is sin 3x graph. In a sine graph, the maximum one is occur at 90. But in sin 3x graph, that one is occur at 3 times faster than 1. It will occur at 30. So maximum, what is the value? Plus 1 occurs at plus 30. In a sine graph, minimum is occur at 270. But this same 270 we will look at when the same minus 1 will occur at 90. Because this is 3 times 90 make 270. So when you put x value is 90, it will show the 270 quality. What is the 270 quality? It is the minimum. So you don't need to put x equal 270. When you put 90, 3 times 90 make 270. Because of that 270 quality you will see at 90. So the minimum minimum minus 1 occurs at uh, plus 90. See the difference. So this sine graph push towards or squeeze 3 times. 9G question number 2. We want to draw cos theta, y equal cos theta, and y equal cos 3 theta. In the same graph, and the interval is given 0 greater than theta greater than 360. There are no negatives, 0 to 360. We know that the cos theta, this is theta axis, this is y, always cos 0 is 1, plus 1 and minus 1. Sine start here, cos start here. So this is, now you can see that this is 90. When it is 90, it will crosses this theta axis. So 90 is a root in other way. Right? This is for y equal cos theta graph. Now when it comes to y equal cos 3 theta, right? So cos 90. So 90 quality we'll get because when 3 times, when theta equal 30. So 3 times 30 make 90. Cos 90 is 0. Now this is 30 and this is 160. So this is 30, 60, 90. Now this 90 is shifting here. It's going to be like this. This 90 point, this root is shift to 30. This root is shifted to 30. So these qualities of occur. You don't need to wait until you go to 90. That quality will occur at 30, 3 times faster. Then it will go through like this and go up to here and 120, 150, 180. It will come to 180, then 180, 210, going through 210, and this is 240, and then 270, like 270 plus 30, 300. So it is touching at 300, then 330. So it's going through 330 and hit it like this. So this is the graph. So this is y equal cos 3 theta. Question number 3. This is plus 1, minus 1, 90, 180, 270, 360. So cos graph is a start from here. First of all, draw the cos one. So this is y equal cos theta. Now we need y equal minus cos theta. It means all, so this is theta axis. The all positive value has to be negative. Negative value has to be positive. The graph we need is this one then. This is y equal minus cos theta. So graph crosses or meet the theta axis at this point. The coordinate of this point is 90, 0, and this is 270, 270, 0. Y-axis is here. Graph meets y-axis at theta value is 0 and this is 1. 0 minus 1. So graph has maximum at 1, 2, 0, 1. This is the maximum. 1 has minimum at 1 point is, this is 1 minimum. 0 minus 1. The other one is 360 minus 1. So next we have to do y equal 1/3 sine theta. So if it is y equal a sine theta, we know that this value is effective, not theta values, only effective the y values. If a is 2, then it is the graph is becoming bigger. But a is 1/3, the graph is making smaller. Graph in the sense the y value. Theta value is stay the same and the y value is change. This is y equals sine theta graph. Now this height is I am going to make to 1/3. This is 1/3. This is 2/3. This is 3/3 mean 1 plus 1. This is also same I divide to 3. This is minus 1/3, minus 2/3 and minus 1. Now this graph is going to be the graph we want. This length is squeezed to a 1/3. This length means y length. Y length is squeezed to a 1/3. or reduced to a 1/3. So graph meet theta axis at 3 points here, here, here. So the coordinate. The graph meet theta axis at 0, 0, 180, 0, and 360, 0. Maximum value, now it is not 1, it is now 1/3. Maximum value 1/3 occurs at 90, 90, 1/3, and the minimum minus, which is minus 1/3, occurs at 270 minus 1/3. Now this is sine theta. I draw again. Y equals sine theta. Now I need to do 1/3 theta. Y equals sine theta. So theta equal 90. Y sine 90 equal 1. Now with this graph I want to get 1. Then which value I need to put? Sine 1/3 times I want to get 1. We know that sine 90 has to be 1. So to get sine 90, which value I need to put? 270. 270 divided by 390, which is 1. It means this, in this graph, this maximum will occur at 270. This is something like this. And graph is allowed to draw like this. It's going to be just a small part we managed to do. So this graph is y equal sine 1 over 30. In y equals sine 330, this 90 occur in 30. But in 130 it is occur at 270, this one. This is theta, and this is the graph is going to be. Graph meet x both axes. Both axes at 0, 0. And graph has maximum at 271. And within this interval, so this is the highest point. These points are less. And this is the lowest point. The height of the lowest point is, lowered height is 0. So minimum value occur at 0, 0. But if there is no equal sign, 0 greater than theta greater than or equal to 360, then you can't find a minimum in this graph. So you don't need to know. The other one is This is tan theta, theta minus 45. I draw tan theta first. This is y equal tan theta. We know this is asymptote because y equal tan 90 is the problem. Tan 90 is going to be asymptotic. Now, how I am going to, I need, so tan theta minus 45. To make tan 90, which value I need to put? I need to put the 135 when theta equal 135. So tan 135 minus 45 equal tan 90. It means in tan graph this is the asymptote, but in tan y equal tan theta minus 45 graph is not no more 90, it is going to be 135. This is 90 and this is 135. So 135 line is going to be the asymptote, not the 90 line. And same as this point will push up to 45. Basically, this whole set of graph we are pushing 45 to right. It's a translation of 45 to right. So what I'm simply doing, I'll draw without putting those values. I know this is the tan graph. Now I will consider this is like this 0 and this is 35, 45 and this is going to be 135. So in every values here it was 180. So 180 plus 35, 180 plus 45. Not. This is going to be 225. And earlier the other assumption was 270. So 270 plus 45, 315. Now this asymptote is going to be 315. So this is 135. Earlier it was 90 and 270. At 35 to everything. Draw the same graph as it is and change the value. So that is one way you can do this. But we had to finish at 360. So this is 315 this one. The graph made theta axis at 45. This is y axis, this is 45, 0 and 225, 0. The graph made y axis at x value 0. We need to put, it means theta value 0. Y equal tan 0 minus 45. You can check tan minus 45, which is minus 1. So this value is going to be minus 1. So this is 0 minus 1. The graph has asymptote at theta equal 135 and theta equal 315. This is question number 4. part 1, y equal minus 2 sine theta. And this is going to be minus 2 and this is going to be plus 2. The graph interval is between minus 30 to plus 80. The graph meet theta axis at minus 80, 0, 0, 0 and 180, 0. And graph has maximum at minus 90 plus 2 and maximum plus 2, maximum plus 2 at and minimum minus 2 at 90 minus 2. So you can explain this graph. Y equals sine theta stretch by scalar factor minus 2 in y direction. Basically, you are doing sine theta, then 2 sine theta, and then the reflection along the x-axis. Reflection on x-axis. This is y equal tan theta plus 180. This is y tan theta is translated by 180 to the left. If you shift 180, so you will get this graph. Actually, this is same as the tan theta. So you can write tan theta plus 180 equal tan theta. This is a good equation that we can use if we see that tan 210. To simplify tan 210, we are writing tan 180 plus 30, 210. It means we can drop this 180 and we can write equal to tan 30. The graph meet theta axis at minus 180, 0, 0, 0 and 180, 0. Part C, that is y equal cos theta stretch by scalar factor 1/4 horizontally. We will draw the graph now. This is 90, 180, minus 90, minus 180. This is plus 1 and this is minus 1. Now this interval I am going to break into 4. It means this is going to be 45. Half of 45 is 22.5. This is 90 and the middle one 35 and then this middle and this middle. This is 112.5 and this is going to be 100 157.5. Same way, this is going to be minus 45 minus 22.5, and this is minus 100 and sorry 45. That's one is missing. 45 plus 22.5. So I draw this graph starting from 22.5 and 67.5 like this, and end up here, and this is minus 25 minus 45 achieved, and like this. This is y equal 4 cos 4 theta. You see that when y equal cos 3 theta, so 0 to 90 I break in into 3. One like this, 3 spaces. Now y equal cos 4 theta, I break this 0 to 90 into 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 30. This is 60, 90. This is 22.5, 45. Then 67.5, 67.5 and 90. If it is cos 5 theta, now you can 0 to 90. That space you have to break to similar 5 pieces. So likewise it is continuing like that. So the graph meet theta axis at this is minus 157.50. The other one is minus 112.50. The other one minus 67.50. The other one is 20 minus 22.50, and to other side as all the positives now. This one 22.5 and 0, and then 67.50, then 112.5 and 0, and 157.5 and 0. The curve meet y-axis at 0, 1. So curve meet y-axis at 0, 1, and maximum at minus 1 and 0, minus 90, 0, then 0, sorry, this is 1, 1, and 1, and this is 91, and this is 181. Then the minimum at this one, minus 135 minus 1, then 45 minus 45 minus 1, and then 45 minus 1, and then this one 135 minus 1. Next one is y equals sine minus theta. It means it's going to be a reflection of sine theta on y-axis. This is 90, 180. Now the reflection of this one, it means this is 90, this is minus 180. So I draw the reflection like this. So this is the graph. Then when we continue, it will come like this. So this is y equal sine minus theta. But when you look at y equal minus sine theta, it means this is the same graph in other way. Just check the graph y equal minus sine theta. So you will get still the same graph. Then you will come to a conclusion from that. This is a good information. Sine minus theta equal minus sine theta. If you see sine minus 40, right, you can write minus sine 40. So this is the use of it. The graph meet theta axis at minus 180, 0, 0 and 180, 0. Maximum at minus 91 and minimum at 90 minus 1.